So, hi YouTube. This is my very first ever YouTube video. I wanted to make this mostly for me, but if it helps other people, that's awesome too. I really want to just kind of create a video log of my journey with vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. So I have an outlet and I have a way to kind of record my progress. I had surgery on Monday, July 10th, and today is Sunday, July 16th. So I'm 6 days post-op, and I wanted to talk about how I'm feeling, what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, complications I've had so far, and I guess that's pretty much it. So my surgery itself was pretty simple. I mean, I don't want to go into all the details about it, but I guess if I want to make a surgery video later, or if somebody wants me to, I'd be happy to do that. But it was not anything special. I went in, my surgery was scheduled for 11:30. I was supposed to get there at 9:45. I got there about 9:30. Really simple. They took me back, they got me changed into the gown, got my IV started, anesthesiologist came in, talked to me. I ended up going back for surgery probably about 11, seems like it was like 11:40, so it was a little bit later, but it wasn't really a big deal. I was in recovery for a while because I had some issues with my pulse, a low heart rate, but that was fine. It was just the narcotics, and I didn't get any more narcotics until the next day. It's really funny because immediately after surgery I felt like ravenously hungry. I mean, obviously I knew the surgeon did his job. There wasn't a question of like, oh my gosh, did he mess this up? It wasn't, that never went through my head, but it was like, okay, why do I feel hungry? Because this is really weird. Pretty sure that was just from the acid and stuff in my stomach, because that's, I mean, clearly I wasn't actually hungry. But I was pretty much ravenous until the next morning. The next morning I started to feel felt like a little bit nauseous in the morning, but at least the hunger pains went away. I didn't get sick or anything like that, and they had me on nausea medication in the hospital, and they also sent me home with nausea medication as well. So that day was pretty simple. I walked a lot. I walked 3.4 miles in the hospital doing laps. I just kept getting up and doing laps, and then I would come back, I would drink some water. After my swallow study that morning, you know, they cleared me and said I could have some, like, I don't know, they just sent up a bariatric meal tray. I didn't even get to pick it. It had like beef broth, a popsicle, Jello, unsweet tea, and apple juice. So I drank or ate, whatever, like half of the broth maybe, and that took me a long time. And then I drank the apple juice later. I drank all the apple juice. I didn't want to touch the Jello, I didn't want the unsweet tea, I didn't want the popsicle. I don't know why I didn't want the popsicle, I just wasn't in the mood for it. I'm more of a savory person, I guess. I like popsicles though. I just didn't want it that day. I let it melt on the tray. But anyway, I ended up going home the following day, so I was in the hospital 2 nights. It wasn't for any like complication reasons. I think that's just what my doctor does as standard. And my doctor was Dr. Anderson, with St. Francis Surgical Weight Loss in Greenville, South Carolina. So coming home, I felt good. Like, I felt good. I came home. I had my first like protein shake. I chose the Syntrax Nectar roadside lemonade because I like lemonade, and it was fantastic. I'd had it before. I tried several flavors that I got from Nashua Nutrition, and I'll try to post a link, I guess, to that, or at least the website name. I got those samples from there before my surgery so I could try to find something that I liked post-op. But I had the roadside lemonade. I got that down pretty easy. Sipped on some more water. Definitely did not meet the protein or the water goal for that day, but I mean, that's the point. It's a goal. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to meet it right away. And I have continued to work like that. I want to say yesterday I got probably 40... No, I probably had... I think I got like 30 grams of protein yesterday, and I'll explain that in a minute too. 30 grams of protein yesterday, and I got about 54 ounces of fluid. My personal goals from the dietitian is at least 60 grams of protein and 64 ounces of fluid. So that's what I'm working towards. There's not a calorie goal or anything like that right now. I also started my vitamins the day that I returned home, so on Wednesday. The vitamins that I'm taking are these Bariatric Fusion, mixed berry flavor. It was on the approved list from my dietitian's office as to what type of vitamins they wanted me to take. I like them. I tried them when I got them because I got them on Amazon, and Amazon, you can return whatever. I bought them on Amazon. I figured if I didn't like them, I can go ahead and return them. And they're good, but I don't really have a problem with vitamins anyway. They're chewables. It says bariatric patients, or those who have had bypass or sleeve gastrectomy, are supposed to have 4 tablets a day. So I'm chewing 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And I gotta tell you, just to be able to chew that, I look forward to taking my vitamins, because I'm still on a liquid diet. And chewing something really feels good. In my mouth, in my head, whatever. So I'm on a liquid diet. I'm trying to do a protein shake in the morning, which is Syntrax Nectar, because they're more like fruit juices. Although this morning I had a cappuccino and it was really disgusting. And just, I think they're pretty good. So I'm trying to do one of those in the morning. Those have 23 grams of protein in it. And I mix it with 8 ounces of water. So 8 ounces, 23 grams. Takes me a while to get through that. For lunch, I'm having some broth. I can have cream-based soups now. So I had some creamy potato soup today. I just strain it. It's not even soup that I would buy normally. The Campbell's Soup to Go, or this one was by Idahoan. They make the instant potatoes and stuff, but this was creamy potato soup today. It has a really good flavor. I think I really like it because all of the protein type stuff that they make for people, it's all sweet, and I don't want something sweet all day long. It's sickening. So the potato soup is great. Normally, pre-op though, I wouldn't have eaten this. And then at dinner, in the evening, I'm trying to get down a Premier Protein shake, which pretty much everyone in the weight loss community is familiar with. Chocolate is the one that I bought. I bought a case of them at Costco. I don't remember how much I paid, but it was a good buy. And they're good. I mean, they're not bad. But it's funny because I don't feel like the consistency or the thickness of it is consistent throughout the case that I have. Because some of them, I don't know, some of them feel thicker than others, no matter how many times I shake it. The ones that I've not been able to finish. I mean, I work on it for an hour and a half, and I just can't finish it. I get about 8 of the 11 ounces down, and that's my limit. I'm done. I don't want to drink any more of it. It's not the flavor, it's not the texture, I don't know what it is. It's just, I get to a point where I'm I don't want another bite or drink. I can have Jell-O or sugar-free Jell-O. I can have sugar-free pudding. I can have sugar-free popsicles. Popsicles have actually been really good. it's a really good way to get an extra 3 ounces of fluid down. You know, depending on how big your popsicle is, of course, you have to look at the box. But the ones I got are about 3 ounces of fluid. And it just makes it really easy to go down. I don't have any sensitivity to cold or hot, so that's been really nice. Let's see. Complications. So I have some incision pain. Still. It's not like horrible pain. It's completely manageable. It's completely, you know, I can ignore it. I've had headaches worse than this, of course. So I have some incision pain that I don't really like. I have a lot of bruising on my stomach. I'm a bruiser anyway. Like, I'll just wake up with bruises. But right now I have 3 different colors. I have one that's like this deep plum purple. I have a yellow one. I have a green one. So I just have this multitude of colors on my stomach. But my incisions look good. I guess they're covered in steri strips right now still. But they don't look red or raised, or there's no drainage. There's nothing like that. So I'm pretty sure they're in good shape. So I've got those. The transition between like standing up and sitting down, or sitting and standing, or sitting and laying down, and vice versa, is the most difficult for me. It's getting better every day, but it's still really sore, particularly on my right side. And it's hard for me to sleep at night because I am a side or stomach sleeper, and I prefer to sleep on my right side. So sleeping has been a little miserable, but I found that if I sleep with a heating pad, I tend to try to stay in one place on my back, and I don't know, that's working for me right now. I got good sleep last night. I felt good when I got up this morning. I haven't dealt with a lot of nausea. It's really just in the mornings, and I think it's because I go all night, you know, with my stomach empty, and my stomach is so small now to begin with, like when I go to bed, that there's not like a lot of food in there to just digest all night long. So when I wake up in the morning, I think I'm a little dehydrated because I'm not quite meeting my liquid goal, and then I got interrupted. So I think I was saying I haven't had much nausea at all, just in the mornings, and because I'm not sleeping, or because there's not enough in my stomach all night long, and I'm a little dehydrated too. It goes away quickly in the morning after I drink a little bit of water. I am taking the nausea medication that they prescribed to me in the mornings, especially because I don't want to get sick. Yesterday morning, I had this like tightness in it was just below my sternum, like in my diaphragm almost. And it was hurting, and I took my medicine, and I take regular medications for a couple different things right now, and I took my medication, and I just felt like everything was just like stuck, and I was walking around, I couldn't get rid of the pain. I fought like nausea for like 90 minutes, and finally I got to a point where I'm like, I just need to get sick. I feel like if I get sick, I'm gonna feel better. And oh my gosh, getting sick hurt. It hurt bad. My stomach, that was some pain. It was really bad pain. And like, I don't really care if this is TMI, but like on like the 3rd heave or so, like the 3rd throw up, I threw up bright red blood. And of course, initially in my head I just panicked, because I'm like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? I rushed to call my doctor's office, because of course it was on a Saturday, because, you know, nothing convenient ever happens during regular work hours. I called my doctor's office. I waited for a call back from the nurse. I felt better, like, probably within 5 minutes or so of throwing up. Like, I finally felt better. And I got in touch with the nurse, found out it's rare, but it's, like, normal. And because I didn't have any continued pain, didn't have any more vomiting, don't have any sort of fever or any other symptoms like that, that it's okay, like, not to stress about. And I was able to continue to eat and drink the rest of the day yesterday. However, I did not have a Premier Protein shake yesterday, which is the reason that I didn't have much protein yesterday, because it's just really thick, and it sits heavy in my stomach, and I just I didn't want to feel that sensation yesterday after being sick. So I will try to make up for that today. I guess that's about it. Gastric strips have been my friend. I mean, I've been walking a lot anyway and moving that gas out, but there's still some, like, I can still feel some, trapped in parts of my intestines. And every once in a while I get a little bit of gas pains, and pain medication isn't really, I don't think that's the answer for that. I think it makes more sense to take the gas medicine. So the gastric strips are working for me just fine to be able to do that. I've been using like 2 of them a day, maybe. But yeah, I am excited to see where this is going. My post-op appointment is next week on Thursday, the 20th. I'm not really going to record any weight loss until I have that appointment and find out from my doctor's office what it is. My scale does not match with theirs, and I don't physically feel like I've lost weight, like nothing's fitting different. But I mean, I know my scale at home has shown that I've lost weight, but I'm not really even paying much attention to that number. I'm just gonna wait until I go to my doctor's appointment. But I haven't really been wearing jeans or anything that puts pressure on my stomach. I've been living in dresses or knit shorts, pajama shorts, and I haven't really been going anywhere anyway, so it hasn't been a problem. I'm wearing just a tank top and a skirt today. Just something really comfortable and cozy. Plus it's really hot outside in South Carolina. So anyway, I look forward to recording more of these in the future, to watch my progress and maybe help others. And if you have any questions, I guess please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks. Bye.